Um, Root has worked absolutely beautifully, absolutely perfectly. Last night gave you the alert initially at like $55. It wasn't like a pounding on the table buy. It was just like, I'm in and check it out. And as I started doing more research and as it was going up, I got more and more confident and I was adding shares on the way up. I gave you guys last night a scenario where we could hit the 52-week high 86 this morning by 9:30. And damn, we're getting pretty close. All right. So hit $79. So look, if you just look at the fundamentals of this over here, I think it was about $1.05 or something like that, $1.30 in EPS. I have it in the trade card versus an anticipated loss. That's huge. And I went through the transcript. There are no unusual charges in there. This is something that you can, or unusual items. This is something you can annualize. Go Dodgers. Congrats, Dodgers. They won the World Series. Vince says, yep. All right. So this is something you can analyze. And if you annualize it and throw a 20 PE on it, you get like a 110 target. Okay. Now, this is an insurance company. Not necessarily does it get a 20 PE. PEs in this sector are usually closer to 10 to 15. However, they're growing really fast. You don't go from negative EPS to all of a sudden making over $1 per quarter, and then you're just going to stall at $1 per quarter every quarter. No. All right. The financial analysts who are looking at this, they're building in some growth. It was a very positive transcript I was looking at, good forward-looking guidance. So I think it's kind of fair to say this deserves a 20 PE. Looking at the social media sentiment, that's a lot of people saying this needs to have a price target in the hundreds. All right. People saying this is going to be a $100 stock today, maybe a $200, $300, $400, $500 stock a year from now. So all of that is possible here. Hopefully, my ideal situation is I get to sell half around $86 pre-market. That'll be another $10 in 20 minutes. You never know. Or right after the open, and then I'll look for pullbacks to buy. All right. Look at can we get to my limit order before the market opens? That'll be fun. Wow, we got to take a screenshot, Rhett. Last night I was like, remember that? Did he read what I put last night about?
You said buy every dip or something.
Yeah, no, but I put like it's not, the market's not going to make this as easy as you think, because it looks easy, right? But I said I predict we will open at 86, which is that major resistance, and that'll confuse the hell out of traders. Like, what do I do at 86? Do I sell everything, or am I like buying a major breakout? And then that's going to make it difficult. So I was like, the thing is going to run. You buy this at 65, 70, keep buying it, because we could open at 86. If you just wait for the market to open, then you're going to be confused and not know what to do with that resistance level. It looks like that's coming, man. I got a sell order around $85 or so. Wow, come on. Just like $6 more, and then that'll be beautiful. Like a 50% gain overnight. All right.
I would have to say Root.
Yeah, well, okay. Not necessarily at this price. Or
Not at this price, though, but yeah. Yeah.
My
if we're
ideal
at 55, then yeah.
My ideal situation is I get to sell half at $85 here within the next 12 minutes. And then I look for, I hope we get a sharp dip. We might not, man. This thing might just squeeze to over $100 today. That's why I don't want to sell.
There's so many people talking about that too.
Oh, talking about what?
The $100. They're saying gonna hit. It's gonna hit. I see so many people.
Yeah.
See, Root may likely hit 100.
Yeah, may likely hit 100. Vince says that. Yeah, the fundamentals warrant 100. They really do. All right. This is honestly, if I had a long-term position or a swing position, I wouldn't try to sell at 85. In fact, I bought like 150 shares in my IRA in my long-term account last night that I'm just going to keep, right? I'm not going to get cute with that. But in my trading account, I'm going to try to be cute. I'm going to try to sell half at 85, hope for a pullback, and then get in for the run to 100. That's what I'm hoping for. It might not happen, so I'm only going to sell half. So, all right, that'll still be the top focus of the day. Beautiful, up 98%. Wow. Roots, we had some uncannily accurate predictions and analysis yesterday, most of the time, until the afternoon, which was not as accurate. So this was crazy. We're pounding the table on this from 55 the night after earnings, all right? Or at least mentioning it at 55, and as it went up, did more research, pounding the table. Gave you guys an 86 when this thing was an after hours the night before. I'm like, I think we can open near 86, the 52-week high at the open, and we opened at like 81 or so. It quickly broke 86 within seconds. So, and then we told you $100 to $150 price target. And in the chat room, like 120. All right, 120 for today. 150, 100 to 150. That was a swing target. And he said 120 could happen today. We got to 118. That was uncannily accurate analysis. It was great. I was up $20,000 at the peak, maybe more. But then I thought 86 would hold, right? So this really disappointed me. Gapping up above the 52-week highs on inflection fundamental beat, which values the company today easily in the, I think in the 120 to 150 range. All right. Add some growth in there. There's arguments out there. I've seen people valuing this thing 12-month price target of $300, $400, $500. I really thought 86 would hold, and it didn't. All right. It's me worry or wonder if there's going to be an offering. But even if there is, then if there is an offering, it's going to shoot up from there. It's just too cheap. Wells Fargo comes out today, raises the price target from 64 to 78. Not enough. A little bit surprised it's that low. We'll see if there's other analysts out there who will give it higher price targets. But this thing is highly shorted. I was monitoring social media and was shocked to see the amount of retail that was shorting this yesterday. Shocked. Usually retail loves to chase stuff. I mean, retail was all over shorting this. Unbelievable. And they were right for, depending on their timing and entries. I mean, but they were still so bearish on it overnight. I mean, unbelievable, the amount of bears on this. And it was all basically their thesis was, well, it went up so much. That's it. Went up so much, it's got to go down. That was their only reason. So with that high short position and that weak thesis, I think we can see multiple squeezes in the coming days or weeks. Look what happened last time when they had a good earnings report. But this earnings report was much, much, much better than February. February, you got a 10 bagger over about 30, 40 days. And every day, how much are these? Like 10% moves a day, something crazy. Look at these gigantic open green candles, like 34 out of 41 days, something like that. When I went through those numbers, went up over 1,000% in 2 calendar months in like 35 trading days, 43 trading days, something like that.